Okay, the next we're going to study about the curl of a vector and Stokes theorem. Okay, so for the curl vector, okay, for the curl of a vector is actually del cross E. Okay, you can see from the Sadiko book the definition of the curl. So it's important you have the book. The curl of a vector written as del cross A. Okay, you can use this is a vector. Okay, the curl of a vector. For example, it's a vector. Okay, so without further ado, we go how to actually use this curl. Okay, so we go to the directly to the exercise. Okay, you can see practice exercise 3.7. Determine the curl of each of the vector field in practice 3.5 and evaluate the curl at the specific point. So it's referring to practice exercise 3.5 again. Okay, so for 3.5, this is the vector. Okay, we start with a fresh page. Okay, fresh page. So what is the vector A? Vector A here is y, z, x plus 4, x, y plus y, z. Okay, and the point is the same, just like we have discussed for the divergence. Okay, so now we try to solve it. Okay, the question is determine the curl at each of the vector field in practice and evaluate the curl at the specific points. Okay, so this is the curl. So how are we solving it? Okay, so first you put, first you need to know the coordinate that you are solving. Okay, this one is it's confirmed it is a Cartesian coordinates, right? So you need to solve it using Cartesian coordinate. If you get different question using different coordinate, it may be cylindrical or spherical. Okay, so to solve this, del cross A, then you put here x direction, y direction, z direction. Okay, and you know del is actually right. So here you write d dx, d dy, d dz. Okay, and what is the x component here is yz, y component 4xy, and what is here is y component. Okay, there is formula given here in your list of formula. Therefore, for what I try to search for it. Okay, there is it's given. Okay, so now how to solve this? Okay, I try to find what the formula given for in the exam, so you don't have to memorize everything. Okay, the related for list of formula for this question. Okay, I try to see first. Give me for a while. Give me some time. Okay, I try to see it. Okay, so it is given in the formula, so you don't have to memorize. Okay, so it is given that this is actually for the coordinates, for the Cartesian coordinate, is actually x direction dA over dy minus dA over dz plus y direction dA over dz over minus dA minus day minus daz over dx plus z direction over day over dx minus dax over dy. Okay, so this is the formula, but you need to know how to use it, right? So okay, for example, if you want to calculate the x component, okay, is actually you close this and you get is actually d dy of y. Okay, for this equation and for this vector minus d dz of 4xy. Okay, this one is in the x direction. Okay, and then for y you close this. Okay, in remember you can see the difference. Okay, you need to see the difference here. Okay, so actually they try, if you see this dA over dz and this one is dA over dx, so means this one is this one and this one is this one. Okay, so just do it accordingly. dA d dz for this question, right? d dz, sorry, d dz is yz minus d dx. Okay, then y plus z. You see d dx. Now for this z we close this one. Okay, then you get here d dx for xy plus minus for dy is d dy yz. Okay, okay, solve. We try to solve this. Differentiate of this, differentiate this, you get 1. Differentiate of this, d dz, sorry, it's an error just now, d dz. Okay, you see there is no component of z inside, so it is minus 0. Okay, plus y here is d dz, right? d dz, this is the formula given in your exam. Okay, d dz, so you have y, right? And this one, there's no component of x inside, so it is minus 0 plus z. Then you have here dx differentiate by dx, so you have 4y. Okay, and this one you have the component of y inside, it is minus z. Okay, so simplify the question, this one you get this plus y plus 4y minus z, z is okay. So this is your del cross A. Okay, so now the next question, what they want just now, if you see the question, determine the curl of the vector in practice 3.5 and evaluate the curl at specified point. Now at 1, -2, 3, what is the curl? Okay, so you just inside the value accordingly, then you have this one, nothing to change. Okay, then you have x. How about the y? You have -2, right? So -2y. How about this one? 4y. 4y minus z, 4. Y is what? -2. Minus z. What is your z? Is 3. Okay, so you have -11. So this is the del cross A. So you can try to do this for the other question. Okay, determine the curl of each of the vector in the practice 3.5 in evaluate curl at the specific point. So now you repeating the same question, B and C. You try to get the curl for the del cross B and del cross C at specified points. What is the value? Okay, but you need to know how to get it first. Okay, to get what is your del cross A first. Okay, before you substitute the value. So likewise, this is cylindrical, this spherical. Try this at home. Okay, thank you.